something different today. We're going to talk about City and Real Madrid. The rivalry. Is it a rivalry? Obviously, a lot of people see City vs Real Madrid as a game that could be the final, but it's never been the final. City have been at 2 of the last 5 Champions League finals. Real Madrid have been at the other 3. I think. Is it? No, out of past 4. Yeah, out of past 4, sorry. City being at 2, Real Madrid being at 2. Okay? City lost 1, City won 1, Real Madrid won 2. It should be the final, okay? It should be the final. They are the 2 best teams in the world. Liverpool doing really well this season. Barcelona doing well this season. Real Madrid and Man City, for the past 10 years, have been the best teams in the world. That's why Real Madrid, in the past 10 years, have won, 6 Champions Leagues? That's insane. That's an insane fact, okay? But the fact that it should be the final, they're the ones that have played each other and knocked each other out in the past 3 years, yeah. Then Real Madrid won in their game against each other, Benzema, helping them get to the final there. And then they came up with each other again in the semi-final last year, 2 years ago, and then City prevailed in that one. And then they came up with each other again, and Real Madrid prevailed in that one. In the Bellingham era, having Bellingham get towards the final. And then this year again, but a lot earlier in the competition, because it is the knockout stage of round 16. It's obviously the competition changed this year. Teams are adapting, and this was a show of how the competition is changing, because we get in a game like this so early on, such high tension, such high stakes in the game. And obviously Real Madrid took the first game really well last week with a 3-2 win. I thought they looked the better team last week at the Etihad. I didn't think, by the end of it, I don't think they deserved to win, but I thought they had the better chances. They just didn't take their better chances. They got more scruffy chances, but hey, it's about scoring the goals. It's about scoring the goals, and Real Madrid scored more. City made more mistakes. City had been up and down all season, and that was a big day for them to, they needed to show up. They had that big poster out for Rodri. There is a rivalry there. There is a rivalry. But it comes with the fact of saying that it feels like it should be the final. It feels like it should be the final. But Messi and Ronaldo felt like they should have had a final. It felt like they should have had a final. They had one. But it wasn't when Ronaldo was at his peak at Real Madrid. Obviously, he was the Ballon d'Or holder at the time, and then Messi took the Ballon d'Or off him after winning that Champions League. So that was like a turning of the tides game, I guess, between United and Barcelona. But then, if Ronaldo had stayed at United for that 2011 final, then that rivalry might have blossomed a bit more in terms of it being the statement one. But he obviously went over to play with Messi a bit more, but in the league, so it wasn't more of a Champions League. I mean, they played each other once apart from that, twice, a 2-legged fixture, and that was the only time they actually played each other in the Champions League. In that entire time, they were both in La Liga. Real Madrid and Barcelona didn't cross paths. Real Madrid crossed paths with Atletico loads, and Juventus loads, and Liverpool loads, but avoided Barcelona. Maybe because Barcelona were up and down. They had that one good season with the MSN up front, where obviously they ended up going to the final and winning it. But Ronaldo was the more dominant one in the Champions League, and you can see it by his goals and his assists and all the records that he holds in the Champions League himself. But going back to City, Real Madrid obviously, the top dogs in Europe. They always are. It hurts me to say, But you can. I think if anyone tries to say Real Madrid aren't the biggest team in the world, you're deluded, okay? No matter what happens in football, Real Madrid are the biggest team in the world because of not only their European history, but also their history in Spain, the history of the players that they've had, the names that they've had. They're just bigger. They are just bigger. They are just better. And it's I've got plenty of United shirts behind me. I love United. United are the biggest team in England, okay? But in terms of Real Madrid are Real Madrid at the end of the day, aren't they? And for City to even have that rivalry with them, I think is a good statement for City, for themselves, to say where they're going as a club. Because obviously, 20 years ago, you'd have gone, yeah, Real Madrid and City are a massive rivalry. You've been like, what are you talking about? What City, who are finishing 10th in the league, what are you going on about? But yeah, it's massive game. I just want to say, it's. I do feel like it is a bit overhyped, though. I do feel like Real Madrid seem to get the better of City most of the time. Obviously, there was that one time where City obviously went through, when they won the Champions League, and that's when they won the treble. They were unstoppable that year. They really were unstoppable that year, and that's why they went on, won everything. But they almost lost the final. They did almost lose the final, But I think Real Madrid are still the bigger team. I think there's a lot more hatred from City towards Madrid than there is Madrid towards City. I think Madrid towards City is more like it's an annoyance. It's in the way. especially the whole Rodri thing. They're not showing up to the Ballon d'Or. There's a bit of angst there, but I think City took that a bit more to heart than Real Madrid took Rodri win the Ballon d'Or. I think they understand that Vinicius will probably win a Ballon d'Or at some point. I don't think he will. But I think Real Madrid think in their heads that Vinicius will win the Ballon d'Or at some point. I think the Ballon d'Or winners, potential Ballon d'Or winners in that Real Madrid team, are obviously Kylian Mbappe, who is the best footballer on the planet. Regardless of what you're going to think, Kylian Mbappe is the best footballer on the planet, and then Bellingham, who's one of the best performers on the planet, and he does it in the right places, and that's what would help Bellingham win a Ballon d'Or when he win the World Cup of England. But yeah, I feel like it is a one-sided rivalry. I think it is a one. I think we see it a lot more in England than Real Madrid do see it in Spain. I think, I think the City team might hate Real Madrid a bit. I don't think the Real Madrid team hates it. I don't think they have like that hatred. I feel like the City team want to get the better of Real Madrid, because obviously you do want to get the better of Real Madrid. Real Madrid are a massive team, as I said, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a bug. It's like a bug in a way. That's what Real Madrid probably sees City as. It's like, yeah, you're annoying, but they don't hate you. They hate playing against Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. They don't really hate anyone else. City can have that European hate because they're new to this European hate. They've only had European football for the past, 14 years. So yeah, City are kind of new to the game of like how to, deal with people. I mean, imagine Bayern Munich hate United, right? For 99 alone, for just what happened in that game. As a United fan, I don't particularly hate any European clubs outright that I can even think of. It's not a club where I'm like, just Sevilla, probably Sevilla. If I had to hate a European club, it would be Sevilla, and that's just because of these stupid results against them. But yeah, that's me in the video. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Real Madrid and City rivalry is. But that's me in the video. As I said, thank you for watching, guys. If you got to do, leave a like, give us more, subscribe, and thank you for watching, guys. Cheers.